Hey friends, Sammy Jane here. So I am about to do the review of the No7 True Identity Foundation by Boots. I was going to upload this video before I uploaded my little mini haul on my misses that I uploaded yesterday, but I didn't have a chance to. And I also wanted to try out the foundation for an entire day, and all I can say is, wow. See my pretty nails? I did my little Halloween nails. I like them, I got my candy corns right there. That one's supposed to sparkle. It's not. Then I got my little mummy there, and then this is supposed to be a mummy, but it turned out to be more of a ghoul. Can you see? Can you see his little cute face? So that's that hand. There's the candy corn, if you can see it. Gotta turn around. There's my little mummy. Yeah, I was bored last night, so decided I would redo my nails. I did have somebody message me and ask me who does my nails. Not that they're that fabulous or anything, but I do my own nails. These are my actual nail. There's an acrylic overlay on them, and then I just, you know, look at Pinterest and Google images of nail art, and I just practice. My right hand always looks like Ratchet compared to my left hand, but that's because I'm, you know, right-handed. Anyway, so let's get started. I've only done my eye makeup today. I haven't done my brows. I've got moisturizer on my face. I do not have a primer because I didn't use a primer with this yesterday and it really didn't make a difference. So this is the product. It's the No7 True Identity Foundation by Boots. I got the color light. I found with foundations and BB creams and tinted moisturizers where they adjust to your skin tone, that if I buy a medium, it's way too dark, even though I wear in actual foundations something that falls into the medium color spectrum and not the light color spectrum. So this adjusted brilliantly to my skin tone yesterday. It is a color matching foundation as far as it adjusts to the color of your skin. This is what the product looks like. You do want to shake it up really, really well before you apply it. Now, on the box, it does say, you know, apply with your fingers or a makeup sponge. I used my fingers and it worked really well. I did have to go back down my neck with a brush. Excuse me. So here we go. I'm going to put a little bit on my finger just so that y'all can see the consistency of it. There we go. So it is a very, very sort of thick, creamy consistency. And it does work. I'm going to zoom in so y'all can get a better look at what I'm doing. Oops, sorry. I know, it always messes up. Okay, and I don't have a mirror, so if you see me looking to the right, I'm just looking at the viewfinder. So I'm going to go ahead and just start rubbing that into my skin. Oh, and I do have concealer on, sorry. I've got a lot of red blotches on my face lately, so I did go ahead and put on some concealer. Because with this, I found that putting the concealer on first makes a huge difference. I'm gonna put it on there. Got my little Halloween earrings on, I got my skull, and I got my little speeder. Okay. Now, yesterday I did put on 2 layers of this foundation because it is a sheer foundation, but it does have buildable coverage, so it would be a light to medium foundation depending on how you're applying it. It has a very creamy, smooth finish. It has a very powdery finish. It doesn't say anything about being matte, but, and I just dinged my friggin' nail. Are you kidding me? Stupid spider. Duck down here a little bit for you. Okay, and it blends really well with your fingers. I mean, you don't really need to apply it with a sponge. I mean, you can if you want to. Okay, really? There we go. But it leaves your skin so soft. Like, you do not, it did not feel like I had foundation on at all yesterday, and that's a pretty big deal. I think that's a pretty big deal for most women, is just you want to look good, but you don't want to feel like you've piled on the makeup. And a lot of foundations do that. There's only a few foundations that I've tried personally that don't give me that mask sort of feeling even when it's blended in really well. One of those is the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation, and then the other one is the L'Oreal Lumi Foundation. Those seem to be the only two where I don't get like that cakey feeling, even though when you look in the mirror, it doesn't look like it's caked on your face, but it's just, that's the feeling that it gives you. Okay, so I let that set for a second. Now I'm gonna go back over for a second. Now I do have a couple of other reviews of foundations that I'm going to be doing, but I wanted to use them longer. But this one, I'm just so impressed with it that I was like, you know what, I'm just going to share this. Get it done now. Because usually I can find a flaw with a foundation right off the bat, and I'm not finding anything with this one. But can you see that? Like, aside from, I can see that it's evening out my skin tone, even though it's not a color correcting skin tone or product like a CC cream or even a BB cream. Oh my gosh. And it's like, look, I mean, it's beautiful powdery finish, and just the coverage is beautiful. I mean, it's so light. Oh God, I keep repeating the same thing. It's so light. And it's just so lovely. I'll go back over that. Like I said, I went over my neck with an actual brush yesterday just to sort of blend everything in. I mean, it blends pretty well with your hand, but okay, so that is 2 layers of the foundation. Okay, so that's 2 layers of this foundation. I mean, and from far away, obviously, you know, this is, so, I mean, I love it. I really, really like this foundation, and I'm really impressed. It's made in France, so this is a French product, and you know the French. I mean, I'm sorry. They know how to do things. They've been doing it for, you know, quite a few centuries, so, as far as any other Boots products, haven't tried them. This is my first Boots product that I've ever tried, and I'm really, really happy with it. So I am going to go back, like I said in my video that I posted yesterday, they have another foundation. I'm going to pick that up, try that. They have a tinted moisturizer, going to check that out as well. And then they've got the facial care, and, you know, I'm probably going to watch some YouTube videos, see, you know, different people's reviews and thoughts on those products before I decide to change my skincare regime, just because I finally have a regime down that works really well for me. And yeah, so, and I just started using an eye cream, which in a previous video a while back I mentioned I don't use an eye cream, I just use my daily moisturizer. But the same brand, which is the Yes To brand, I got the Yes To Blueberries eye wrinkle treatment or eye treatment, and it's supposed to minimize fine lines within 7 days. So I'm on day 2. I know that my eyes look, you know, more awake. They look more hydrated after using it, and you use it twice a day. So I'm making sure that I'm doing that. So I'll be doing a review on that after the first week, so that we can see if there is a difference. I took a before picture, and we'll take you know, an after picture for a week later. But so yeah, so this is my review for the No. 7 True Identity Foundation by Boots. And it's fabulous. So go to your local Target if you have a Target near you. You can purchase it from them. They've got the entire line there. From what I can tell, the display was enormous. Much bigger than the e.l.f. display. And then you can also buy it at Walgreens, but you have to check the store near you. Some of them you can purchase in-store. Other than that, you'd have to purchase it online. But as far as the True Identity Foundation, it's not hit or miss. There's light, medium, and dark. Those are your choices. So if you fall into the light spectrum, get that. If you fall in the medium spectrum, get that. And it will match your skin tone just beautifully. And I was so happy. And I noticed that I didn't blot yesterday. I had my blotting papers all set up, ready to go, figured I'd get some shine going on, and I didn't. So I was really, really impressed with it. So that is my review for the No. 7 True Identity. I know I've said that already, and keep watching. I've got some more videos coming up for you. Have a great day. Remember to tell the ones that you love them, and don't forget to love yourself, because that is the hardest thing that we can do. See you back in 2 and 2. Bye.
And it won't come out. Oh, what am I doing? Sorry, I'm gonna focus. Oh, there we go. Second, I'm still out of focus. There we go. Far, near. I did that backwards, oh well. Hey, like, hello?